Hey challengers, so it's time for our first mini assignment. And I apologize for posting this so late, but I really want you guys to think about this and to ask these questions to yourself before we start on Monday. So a lot of you have been messaging me and telling me that you've been going to the grocery store, you've got your recipes, you got your meal plans down, you probably have prepped this weekend, but the real prep begins with this mini challenge. So I want you guys to make sure you watch this video in its entirety, and please post your responses below. If you want to keep it private, that's fine. Write them down somewhere for yourself. But with this first mini assignment, when you feel like giving up, when you start hitting the cravings and the struggles, and you're going out to dinner with your friends, or you're going out and there's going to be alcohol, there's going to be junk, I want you to be able to resort back to these questions and to your answers to bring you back to your focus and the purpose for all of this. So the first question I want you guys to ask yourself, to ponder for a little bit and to really answer is why. Why are you doing this challenge? What struck interest in you when I was posting all these things on Facebook and Instagram for this challenge that made you message me, that made you ask me what this challenge was all about, that signed you up for this Facebook group? As a Beachbody coach, when we first start with our teams and we sign up as a Beachbody coach, one of the things that our coaches above us ask us is why? Why are you doing this? And for me, I've been eating pretty clean, but I have been struggling recently, especially when I'm working night shift at work, when it's stressful. So one of the parts of my why is because I want to, become stronger with my willpower and saying no to the junk and eating cleaner and seeing those results. But another huge part of my why for creating this challenge for you guys is because I have completely transformed my life by losing weight and by getting healthy. Most of you know my backstory, and if you don't, please go to my Facebook page. It's in the About section. You guys can read all about it. But I really did, like 5 years ago, I changed my life by getting healthy. And not just my body, I didn't just lose 70 pounds. I gained so much more than that. I gained motivation. I gained inspiration. I've gained, confidence and self-esteem and awareness of myself and what I can do and how strong I am. And, the past like a year and a half, I kind of fell off the bandwagon. I didn't gain all my weight back or anything, but my thinking wasn't, focused. I wasn't on track when it came to my personal goals. So through, getting back on track and by, starting a new fitness program and by eating cleaner, I'm not eating lean cuisines every day or, turkey deli. But I feel like I just completely changed my life again with these new goals that I have. And my why for doing this challenge and doing my April Abs challenge and my Facebook page and my Instagram post and all that is because I want to share all this with you guys. Because when you have a goal, and I could seriously go on a tangent, so I'm going to try to make this short, but when you have a goal and you are working towards that goal and you are seeing success and you're experiencing the failures and the trials, but you're still moving forward, it does not just affect that part of your life. It affects your entire life. So by taking something such as your eating and just making a goal around it and doing something positive and healthy to get to that goal, it doesn't just change that you're going to lose a few pounds, you're going to get more energy. It's going to change, it's going to reflect on all different aspects of your life and give you more motivation to make different goals. So pretty much on a tangent, my why for this challenge is because I want to share with you guys, I want to help change your lives, whether it's just with your eating or it's all different aspects of your life. That is what in my center, in my core, is my focus and my why for doing this challenge. Number 2, I want you guys to write down your goal. Your goal might be to eat cleaner for 30 days. Your goal might be to be able to be strong enough to say no to cravings. Obviously, all of our goals are to get through the next 30 days without cheating. But if there's another goal that you have, by being stronger, by having more willpower, by having more motivation, I want you to write that down. If you want, your goal is to get your family on board with this, or to, you know, start getting your kids to eat cleaner. I want you to write that down. That's your goal. Number 3, and this is also a very important part of this, is I want you guys to think about, to anticipate, and to identify the obstacles that you're going to have over the next 30 days. Part of, you know, goal preparation and preparing to embark on a journey to reach your goal is to identify those problems, to identify the barriers and the obstacles that you're going to have. Because if you can write them down, list them down, and then on the other side, in another column, list, you know, what you're going to do when you face that obstacle. What are you going to do when you come to that hurdle? You're going to be so much more prepared. You're going to be able to jump right over that hurdle. You're going to break right through that wall, and it's just going to build up your confidence, and you're going to have so much more success. So I want you guys to write down your obstacles. I know one of my obstacles is going to be when I'm at work. You know, when I am tired, I'm running around in the ER, I'm stressed out for 12 hours. All I want to do is just eat something, especially when there's coffee involved. And for those of you that I work with that are doing this challenge, you know exactly what I mean. Because there's nothing better when I am drinking a hot cup of coffee in the middle of the night with all this stress going on, is a donut or like some sort of baked good. And, you know, no matter how good I am and how well I'm doing, I could be doing like 90%, you know, to the top of or the best of my ability by eating clean. And then all it takes is a stressful night at work, and here I'm drinking coffee and eating a donut. So I knew that's going to be one of my obstacles. And over the past 4 days, I've been at work, a couple of them, and I have come up with a strategy. So I made sure I had a couple recipes or a couple meal ideas to get me through that. That'll kind of help with that craving when I'm drinking my coffee at work. So I want you guys to identify on a list, just write down those obstacles. And then the last thing, I want you guys, just like I did, to come up with strategies to get through those obstacles. So like one of them for a lot of you is probably going to be when you go out and you're out to dinner, you're out with your friends, and you know you are exposed to alcohol. I know I have a couple, or actually a few different events on my calendar in the next 30 days that are going to involve alcohol. And I have a lot of dinner dates on my schedule too with my friends and family and stuff. So that's going to be one of the struggles for me. You know, can I navigate a restaurant menu and make sure I'm eating like the cleanest thing on that menu? Can I go out with my friends without drinking? You know, time will only tell. I'm going to make sure I have different alternatives and make sure I have a plan for when that time comes. And I want you guys to do the same thing. All right, guys, so take some time, really think about these questions, really figure out the answers before you start on Monday. And I'm really excited to hearing your responses. Please post them in the group if they're not too private. And I really want to see how this group can support each other, and I really want to see this group come alive and give you the accountability that you need to be successful over the next 30 days. All right, guys, I'm looking forward to it. Bye.